So it looks like we have a no-show for this week from Flying Dragon, who was the
Flying
first seed.
Dragon. Flying Dragon,
Hmm.
my former TLS teammate.
Unfortunately, not showing up today, it appears.
Sad.
Unfortunately, last week I was checking to see if Flying Dragon had played previously. Unfortunately, Flying Dragon had a very rough last week.
Ah,
Um, So, unfortunately, they're not here. Could be any number of reasons, of course. We
mhm,
had Waxton missing Division 1 for sickness problems, for instance. So, there's a whole slew of things that can disrupt
indeed,
your enjoyment.
indeed. Well,
So, only 9 matches, though, thankfully.
yep. So you should be able to get
We
through
still
it
got.
relatively
I,
quickly.
yep. I believe. I don't think we are going to have the Division 3 stream. I think they were talking about having it recorded, so this should be the last one of the night.
Yep, we're gonna see what happens with Division
So
3. I know I will not be streaming it, because we're already a bit behind schedule, and sleep is a good thing.
only slightly.
I don't know. Would recommend, I'd say. Is my
I mean,
opinion
I
on sleep.
was up until 6 something a.m.
And was
I
that
was
a
up
good
so late.
idea?
No, it was a terrible
And there
idea.
you
Don't do
go.
that.
There you go.
I was
Also,
up
wait,
so
6
late
a.m.
that
Let's tell me the story. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
okay. So the story is that basically what is it? Um so I normally take melatonin gummies at night. Like a little bit of melatonin to help with just going to sleep. But I've noticed some interesting stuff where if I have a task I need to finish, but I take the melatonin and then I'm like sitting under a light or something, I
Mhm.
will stay there locked for hours. And in this case, I was there stuck staring at a toothbrush for 6 hours while also reading stuff and getting absorbed in my phone. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, that's basically the story of how that happened.
Wow. All right.
The sun started coming up by the time, like, it was
Oh
getting pretty
god.
bright in my room by the time I was trying to go to bed. And I was like, I might have made a mistake.
Yep. That is unfortunate.
But I did enjoy the stories. The stories
Oh.
were good. So,
Yep.
perhaps
Sorry.
hashtag worth.
Uh, well, I've been listening, and I have not noticed that all four robots are on the server. So let's get this started.
My bad.
We got
I've
Trev and
distracted.
Xer on the red. We got Pingu, who was in the question box just a few minutes ago, and we have Elliot on the blue. So this match is going to get started.
Alrighty.
2, 1.
In this match going, and we're
Welcome
going to see
to
2v2s this time
Division
around in
10,
Division
not
10.
Match 10. Division 10.
And Blue sinking a lot in. Beautiful from Blue here as Red finally
There
answers
goes
back.
Red's shots. Accurate shots
And
there.
Blue's going to get another shot in. And it's going to be
Ooh,
a notable Blue advantage at this point, as unfortunately Pingu picks up a red ball there. Quite a few of them, and scores one of them by accident.
interesting.
Oh, Elliot narrowly dodging, getting dragged by Xer into a launch pad foul there as Pingu holding 3 balls gets the cycle off. Beautiful gameplay here so far for this being our lowest division. This is very impressive, I'm seeing here from everyone so far.
Yeah,
Everyone's hungry for a win.
absolutely.
We're going to see some interlocking here from Pingu and Xer as Trevor and Elliot fire off 2 barrages each at the same time. And massive bounce out from Elliot as all 3 balls go bouncing outside of the field. And Elliot or Pingu as well. Oh man, that was 3 failed 3-ball cycles in a row with Elliot following with 2 more bounces off the rim. Another blue ball just flying across the field. We got balls going everywhere here. Finally, a few more go in.
Blue still up by quite a bit with a minute left to go. And just putting up more
Ooh.
and more cargo shots in that center hub.
Ouch. Trevor getting defended by Pingu and missing 3 shots, it looked like, in a row. As Pingu's playing with fire, trying to get to those blue balls in the red hanger. And is unfortunately going to steal from his teammate there. That was a bit of a oopsie there.
Yeah, all about communication.
Especially in 2v2s. That is very high communication. As, oh my, Xer almost pushing Pingu into the hanger, but not quite succeeding, as 24 seconds on the clock. Climbs are going to start happening. We can see Pingu and Elliot are going. Xer is deploying the arms well in advance of movement, as Trevor is taking up a bit too much real estate there. Pingu going sideways on the
Some
bar might
chaos
knock
happening
over
in the
Elliot.
blue. Oh, and
Oh,
that's a fall on the blue
Elliot
side.
falls. But Trevor is also gone sideways as Xer puts him full sideways and time expires.
Wow, that was an
Whew.
interesting end game right there. Um,
Very interesting end game for sure.
but blue is going to take that one. 112 to 94. Big cargo win for the Blue Alliance, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this one because we're going to have the same alliances once again. So we can just head right back down to the field and watch the second match in this series.
We'll get to see a total of 3 matches. Not quite a best of 3, but simply just a block of 3, as we would call it here.
Yeah. But
See the players here warming up their 3-ball cycles. You love to see it.
yeah, let's get this one started.
Round 2. Match 2.
2, 1.
Perhaps the same thing, but perhaps also different.
Perhaps.
We're going to see the auto going Xer, forgetting that this is the autonomous pyramid and that there is a wall in between the 2 alliances, and unfortunately wastes a lot of time there, and blue capitalizes on that heavily, but thankfully they still sink in enough balls that red is going to come out with a very even score.
Interesting how close it is right now, and now blue pulling ahead a little bit in these first couple cycles.
Oh, Xer getting hit with a launch pad foul from Elliot. Flew a bit too close to the sun there.
Yeah, not what the Red Alliance wants to see. They're already behind, and then those penalties in 2v2 especially are just killer.
Yep, and we just
So-
saw five blue ball barrage there as Elliot nearly gets a second launch pad foul, and this is very quickly spiraling out of control for the Red Alliance.
Yeah, great point distribution right now for the blue side. 36 and 32, really even split of the scoring.
Xer is not having the best game, unfortunately. Starting from auto and going into teleop, just having some issues getting balls and shooting them. Happens to the best of us, unfortunately. We'll see if Xer can pick it up, but this match is unfortunately looking very, very bleak for the Red Alliance's hopes and dreams.
Yeah, lots of scoring from the blue. Got a minute left, and they're already at 100
Oh,
points.
Xer, no. Oh,
No.
double holding foul, but
Oh,
gets all
no.
4 balls in at least.
Tragedy. I mean, that is.
It's a net even.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Man.
going for another 3-ball cycle. Can Xer do it this time? Beautiful. Oh, one bounces out, but much better than the last disastrous 4-ball cycle. And this is definitely very much getting very out of Red Alliance's control here. As it's coming down to the end game now, and we're going to see Climb starting to come out. Pingu going, Trevor and Xer going, and Elliot will finally join Pingu. As let's see how these climbs go. Pingu, sticks the traversal, is now up. Let's see if Elliot can also get up, and yes, clean from the blue lines. Brett is still going for it. Looks like Xer manages to maybe get it at the last second, but Trevor does not manage to get higher than that mid rung.
Yep.
Unfortunately, no. It looks
It's
like
mid and
Xer
high
only
for the
got
red.
a high.
Great match all around from
Oh,
the blue. Once again,
definitely.
just great scoring. Teleop score of 100 points. That's huge. 30 end game. Honestly, just perfectly executed Division 10 match by the Blue Alliance here from Pingu and Elliot.
Absolutely. All right. I will need a minute here. I have been called away for
All
a
right.
little bit here,
Well, I
so
will cover
I
this
will
next
still be
match.
here.
So, yeah. We might as well just get this next match started. Same bots, you know 'em. Same old deal. Let's just get this third match of the set underway.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Robots moving out of auto. Elliot and Pingu moving to collect their cargo. Trev missing his first shot, but now, oh, interesting from Xer, just tossing those cargo across the field, and only 4 points for the Red Alliance out of auto. That's not a good sign at this point. Man, it is. Blue is taking a massive lead, and I don't know if Red can come back from this. There's still a lot of time. There's still 2 full minutes on the clock. Um, Red needs to make. Uh, Red needs to make up a lot of points right now. More shots going up, and a lot of defense from the opposite side of the field just a second ago between Elliot and Trev. But Elliot getting a 3-ball cycle off. And 3-ball cycle as well from Pingu after some shots from the Red Alliance. Oh, 2 misses from Trev right in front of the hub there. As there's a couple fast shots, and Pingu looks to be disconnected and reconnecting. This could be Red needs to get back into this match. There's a minute left. And it is currently a 2v1 with a massive lead from the blue, 90-30. It is right now Elliot against Trev and Xer. And Red Alliance might be catching on. Maybe they'll go defend Elliot, try to make this make this a more interesting 2v1 here. But there's 102-38 with almost 30 seconds. And it doesn't look like Red is going to be able to come back in this one, despite being in a 2v1 right now. As these robots might start going for the climb now that it's within the last 20 seconds of this match. More shots going up from Elliot. And here they go. Elliot reaching up for that high bar. Trev and X are just starting to get on their climbs. And Elliot is all the way up to the traversal already. Here goes Trev with 2 seconds left and is going to make it up. Xer staying on that mid bar. And 125 points from the Blue Alliance with only 1 bot for most of it. That 77 from Elliot is right now more than the entire score of the Red Alliance. And that was just really tough for the Red Alliance the whole time. Only 8 points coming out of auto, and then not much they could do after that. Despite having the robot advantage for a portion of that match. Now we're gonna see these teams switch up a little bit. We're gonna see Pingu move to the Red Alliance to be with Trevor, and Xer moving to the Red Alliance to play with Elliot. So we're going to head back down to the field in just a minute, and we're just going to wait for Pingu to reconnect here. We might need to figure out what went wrong, whether it was server issue, computer issue, internet issue. There's lots of possible issues that could have happened here. Make sure, oh, looks like we got predictions running right now. So put in your predictions. Y'all know what to do by now. We only got 2 robots on the field right now. We got Trev and Elliot. You see Elliot with the Viking helmet skin, Trevor without his skin. Gotta love the Viking helmet skin. It's what I've been running personally since I started XRC. Well, since I started playing XRC. Sorry, I didn't start. I was not the creator of XRC or anything. That would be talk to the dev team for that. But when I started playing XRC, I ran the Viking helmet. I've been doing it ever since. so I like to see another person doing it. Still waiting on Pingu to rejoin the field. Do we have any updates on that right now? Pingu looks to be restarting the connection, so it should be just a minute there. We're still gonna keep waiting on it. In the meantime, sombrero. I see Telu arguing for the sombrero. Put in what your favorite skin is in the chat. I want to see some arguments. I want to see some debates. I want to see some hot takes in the chat of what the best skins are in the game.
I'm coming out of my food hibernation real quick
Uh,
to say that the spoiler is the best. Let me find what the spoiler that I use.
oh yes, spoilers required. If imagine
Spoiler
not using a
number 3.
spoiler. Yes,
Specifically that number 3 one.
yes.
That is mine.
Spoiler number 3 is so good. I think I use spoiler. That's like the tall one that's long, right?
I believe so. It's like I
Yeah.
think it's like more of the standard spoiler you usually see.
Yep. Yeah, I think I use spoiler number 3. Yeah, you get 10 more,
There's only 3
10% more speed from
options.
spoiler. Yeah. Well, I used
There's
to
the
use
circle one.
I used to use the loop spoiler.
Sorry, loop is the word for
I
that one. Yeah.
I was an interesting human back then, but I've changed my ways. However,
When
I
I
can't.
first learned about the skin, I put on the spoiler, and then I put on like narrowed eyes, Viking hat, I think, and then I put on like Gatling guns, and then I was like, wait, this
Nice.
feels kind of cringe.
Nice. Oh,
So
come
I
on.
ended up just leaving the spoiler only.
I mean, you could see in Discord right now, it's pretty similar to the skin I use. I've got the angry eyes and the Viking helmet, and then I have one of the spoilers. It's a skin I've used for a long time. Best skin out there. Cowboy hat for Jeff. That's your classic, isn't it? Tradition.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yep. It looks good. A lot of good choices. Pingu's back. All right, let's start the match. Here we go. Match 4. I gotta change the match number.
3, 2, 1.
Match number 4. Here we go. Robots moving to shoot their auto cargo. A few misses from the Blue Alliance, and that looks like it's probably going to put red ahead in the auto score. It is 26-10 as of right now. X are stuck on the side wall there. It's going to have to reset out of that, and it's going to lose a lot of time because of it. Elliot going for some shots on the blue hub before getting defended by Pingu. As more defense, X are pushing Trev across the field. And there's finally some shots up from Trev. And it's more just collecting those cargo and funneling them right up into that upper hub. A few shots from red and one from blue, and red is up by 28 points right now. That's a big margin in 2v2s, but there's a lot of time for blue to come back, 1:30, as Trev puts up a 3-ball cycle for the Red Alliance, and Pingu a 2-ball cycle for the Red Alliance. Ooh, it was a possession foul from Elliot, and then 2 misses is going to cost the Blue Alliance a lot. Red up now by nearly 40 points, huge margin right now, as Trev and Pingu are just putting up very strong cycles. 1-ball cycle from Pingu and a 2-ball cycle from Exer on the Blue Alliance, followed by 1 from their teammate Elliot. Some solid shooting from the Red Alliance right now. About 45 seconds left to go. It's 82-80 for the Red Alliance. Lots of good shooting right now. More shots going up from Trev. And a lot of shooting up in that upper hub. Fantastic. Oh, possession foul from Exer and a miss. And put in a red cargo. That's going to be a lot of points, and these teams, it looks like, are just going to move to climb. Pingu going up, Trevor attempting to join them, and Elliot moving up on the blue side. Oh, falling off that traversal bar, just trying to rush the climb there. There's 5 seconds left. Let's see if Elliot can get back up onto the mid. Almost falls again, and that's going to be time expiring. 2 high climbs for the red and a single mid climb for the blue, it looks like. We'll see the match results here. Oh, the horse head, yes. Love the horse head skin. It's fantastic. Not a lot of people use it, but yeah, that's... I feel like the horse head is the defender's skin of choice, to be honest. Horse head bad? What do you mean? Horse head is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, yeah, just solid game all around from the red. 39 cargo scored. 20 endgame score from 2 high climbs. Yeah, just solid all around win for Pingu and Trev. They will be playing with the same alliances once again, as we'll head... No, blanks? Yep. We'll head back down to the field. About to get match 5 underway. Let's just keep it rolling.
Three, two, one.
Here we go. A little bit of miscommunication, it looks like, for the red out of auto, but now they're moving. Oh, the blue is really miscommunicating, and a... Oh, interesting. Possession foul for Elliot, and Xer just shooting a couple cargo off the field. And red is going to take a big lead in this one, 28 to 16. Robot's moving to shoot in that upper hub, as well as doing a little bit of defense. Ooh, possession foul for Pingu on a 3-ball cycle there. And Trev grabbing a few cargo before shooting it, just trying to avoid those possession fouls as Elliot gets a really nice bump off. Now a bit of miscommunication on the blue, but Xer gets up those 2 shots in the center hub. Miss from Pingu and a couple accurate shots from Trev and looks like Xer or Elliot. Everyone's shooting a lot of cargo up there. And some more accurate shooting. 3 balls going in from Trev, and they're all good. Blue has got a big lead right now with a minute 20 left to go. It's a 20-point difference. There's a lot more blue cargo going up there right now, joined by a couple, or a lot more red cargo going up, joined by 2 blue cargo from Elliot. It's more fast shots. Here we go, some bumping from Elliot onto Trev. A lot of some really good defense in the middle of the field, but Pingu putting up a 3-ball cycle undefended, and then Trev finally shooting his 2. More shots from the Red Alliance going up in the middle of the field, and they're really just outcycling Blue right now. Blue going for a lot more defense, and it doesn't seem to be working. They might try to switch that up next match of the series, as we're now in the 30-second endgame period at the end of the match. Teams are going to start to move to climb. As I say that, Trev is attempting to go up right now. Oh, no way. That is a free traversal awarded to Pingu for that hanger zone infraction at the end of the match from Xer. And, oh my god, another one. I don't think that'll count for another traversal, but it's just another foul. So that is very not good. Anyway, big win for the red. Elliot getting stuck up on the high bar, and that was just a sort of a mess from beginning to end for blue. Giving up penalties, getting outscored in auto, teleop, and endgame, and then finally giving away a free traversal at the end to Pingu. They've just really got to change up their mindset a bit and change up their strategies if they want to find success in the last match of the series between Pingu and Trev and Elliot and Xer on the blue. So there's more chances to come back for the blue, but really going to need to make the most of this match number 6. Speaking of match number 6, how about we play match number
All
6?
right.
Hey, welcome
Your
back.
co-caster has returned.
Fantastic. All right. Welcome back. We're about to start match number 6.
Oh,
How many
man.
times can I
just
say match number
rapid-fire
6
chow down food.
in a
3,
minute?
2,
I guess that's
1.
what I'm finding out. Anyway, here's
Yep.
match number 6. These robots are moving out
In
in
case
match
you
number
didn't
6.
know, this is in fact match number 6
They're
being
shooting on the
played
hub
as...
for match number 6, and as the auto for match number 6 concludes, it looks like red is going to be slightly ahead in match number 6. Blue
Perhaps
is missing a lot
massively
of
ahead in
shots.
match number 6.
But blue getting a little bit at the end of auto there to pull him within 10 points in match number 6. It looks like there's no fouls so far in match number 6, but that could change with possession fouls or zone fouls.
Oh.
As there's a lot of defense being
speaking
played.
Of which, very close from Exeter there in match number 6.
They're stuck together.
They're together in
but
match
so
number
far
6.
in match number 6, no penalties.
Red
which is
scoring 2 more
somewhat a
balls in the
miracle
upper HUD in
for
match
Exeter.
6. Beautiful.
Okay, we shouldn't overdo the match number 6 thing.
But it is match number 6.
Yeah,
yes.
only say match number 6 when it makes sense to say match number 6.
That's
Man, I'm gonna get fired from my
sell
staff
at match
position
number
for this. I'm
6.
gonna be honest.
Speed run 80%.
All right. Really exciting match number 6 right now. It's 52 to 18. A lot more scoring coming out from the red. It looks like blue is mostly just doing defense right now in the cycles. What do you mean probation? Okay, that's fair.
Probation in match number 6.
Hey, if you don't give me rules for match number 6, I'm gonna do match number 6 however I want. All right. A lot more defense coming out from blue. Red's putting up their shots as Elliot is getting in the way of Pingu on the opposite side of the hub. As we're almost within the end game period of, wait for it, match number 6.
Incredible. Blue is not going anywhere near their hangar in match number 6. And
speaking of which, do you like free traversals?
Man.
Well, in match number 6, I'd say Red Alliance would love some free traversals. If you're just handing them out, just charity work right now from Exer. And Trev might be sealing the deal with another traversal. But a big fall.
Match number 6.
Blue is going up, and as match number 6 ends, Pingu's doing victory spins in the middle of the field. Got a few people up on each set of climb bars, and what an exciting end to match number 6.
We have finally concluded.
I can't do it anymore, man. All right, that's enough.
Halfway through that game.
That's enough.
Oh my goodness. Tears in my eyes.
Me too, man. I probably lost like half my viewers. I'm gonna have to go. Into the breakdown for the stream. It's like viewers just drops off as soon as match number 6 starts.
Oh no, dude. Anytime we say match number 6 now, it's just going to be like cursed for anybody who's watched this.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh dear.
Okay, enough with that.
I think we need to stop.
That was a fun. What match was that? I don't know. I'm not keeping track anymore.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
here.
we're not keeping track of match numbers anymore. We use match letters. That was
okay.
That was
here we go. I got it here.
J.
It was match Roku. Match Roku. I butchered the pronunciation on that, but don't worry.
All right, fair enough.
We'll just find other languages to put the numbers into.
Okay.
It's technically different. It's no longer match redacted.
Okay, I definitely need to name my my TLS team match number 6. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyway.
I think so at this point.
Anyway, 42 to 2 in Teleop. I think that tells you all you need to know in match number 6. I did it again.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
It just casually slips out the dreaded number. We need to move on to match number 7 fast. Quick, start match number 7. We can
There
no
we go.
longer.
It's
Okay,
gone.
good. We've
It's
changed it.
gone. It's gone. The cursed number is gone. And
It's
chat
very gone.
rejoiced.
All right. I
It's
think we
gonna
might
be
be
Trevor and
ready to get
Elliot against
this.
Exer and Pingu. For the last 3 matches, let's get match number 7 started. Here we go.
Did you almost say match
I
6
almost
again?
did. You know,
I heard it.
I almost said match number
Oh
6.
no.
Here we go.
Okay, match number
Oh,
7
jeez.
we are now playing as pure disaster for Exeter, not being able to pick up any cargo. I think forgot to turn on the intake
Oh,
as red
unfortunate.
scores,
Now bumping
blue
Pingu.
scores.
It's relatively close out of auto, though. 26 to 22 in favor of the red.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Elliot giving a a foul
zone foul.
over there. Very good for
It's
the Blue
still,
Alliance to
still
get
very
that.
close. Blue's not really capitalizing off that right now.
Pingu, disaster about to happen. Oh, releases every ball beforehand. Best case scenario, probably, or close to it. Manages to avoid an 8-point penalty if he held on to those 2 balls there.
Yep.
But it's definitely going to hurt the cycle times. Another red ball gets bumped wayward and will not go into the scoring zone. And another red ball goes wayward, but Trevor makes up for it by scoring 2 of his own.
Okay, Colin, every time I look over at the stream, I see your most recent chat, and I'm gonna just laugh here. I gotta commentate, man. Here goes more shots from both alliances. They're still keeping it very close.
Indeed.
Oh
All right. Looks like Pingu gets a possession foul, unfortunately. That's going to be a massive one. As 1 minute left on the clock here. The game is very, very close here. Pingu is doing his best here, while Exer is running around playing some, looks like defense on Pingu. Mayhaps the wrong target there. As, possession foul into a hanger
Zone
or a
foul.
launch pad foul.
Ooh.
Sorry, so that just evens itself out.
Wow, it
With
is.
honestly the advantage being to Elliot there, being able to hold on to 3 balls and then even out the foul you get for it, and then you get to
Yeah,
shoot all of them. We take those, and we are now in the
absolutely.
end game.
I mean, with all these fouls, it's still evened out pretty much. As Red's
3
putting up
red balls
more,
going
and
in.
3 from
Oh, but a
Pingu as
3-ball
well. But
barrage from Pingu
oh,
is
Elliot might get pushed
no.
in, but just avoids it as Trev and Exer are going up. It's going to be last second climbs for
It's
both
gonna be the
alliances
climbs.
here. As
They're
we're
within 2
got 5
points without
seconds,
climbs. Oh
4,
no!
3. Oh,
Exer
tragedy
falls
for
to
the
the
red,
ground.
and that's gonna
Oh,
do it.
pure disaster there. Exer falls to the ground and then retracts the arm, unfortunately, and doesn't get up.
Oh god.
Very, very rough here for the
Also,
Blue Alliance.
also,
How does that
yes,
shake up our
good job,
standings?
Colin. Fantastic. Every time I look at Discord now, thank you. Boy.
I believe you have inputted the scores wrong. Whomsoever is doing that.
What? Oh, yep.
All
There you
right,
go.
there we go. We good
Fantastic. All right.
now.
Well, tied
So
on the number
Pingu.
of cargo, and
Oh,
it was
end
really
game
just the end game
woes.
that did it. Elliot and Trev coming away with the win on this, and Pingu, tragic first loss of the day, just coming down to climbs. Now sitting at 6-1, solidly in command of this division. But if Trevor and Elliot win these next 2 matches, it's could very easily swing the other way.
Absolutely.
But Exer right now sitting at the bottom of the division at 0-7. That is very unfortunate right now. But Division
It's gonna
10
suck.
not going to demote. Just gonna have to stay here for another week and try to promote out next week. As we'll head back onto the field for the second match of the series, let's get it started. Oh. Match 8.
3,
Now,
2,
counterpoint for you
1.
here. What if whoever demotes from Div 10 loops around to Div 1, and whoever wins Div 1 goes to Div 10?
That's an
I
idea.
can't pronounce anymore, as we finally entered the auto period.
That's an
Perhaps
idea.
save
All
me
right.
from my words.
Yeah, the good old wraparound
Oh,
promotion
Elliot.
slash demotion. I think that should be implemented. Staff get on that.
That would definitely be entertaining. But as we get into this match here, unfortunately, right out of the gates, Elliot charged right for the blue hanger and goes straight into the launch pad and eats a 4-point penalty there. Very nearly eats a second, as blue is now playing defense on each other once more. Unfortunate showing there. But Exer appears to have found the correct target now and is now going after Elliot and will not let Elliot do anything. Manages to dislodge one of the balls Elliot was trying to score there. So definitely some effective stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Elliot is just playing with fire this whole match, going very close to those launch pads, and thankfully has only eaten a single launch pad penalty there. As red is starting to break away here, but
Big
blue
volley from
answers.
blue.
Massive there. And looks like
possession foul from
Elliot with a
Elliot.
possession foul that will even this
And
game out,
and two misses.
3 red balls missing, and then one of Pingu's also bounces out. This is incredibly close. This Pingu's about to get a possession.
Nope.
No, hits
No,
a 4
5.
5
ball
ball
cycle. And there you go.
Wow.
Blue is now in the lead of this match. From
Not quite, actually.
Well,
red is answered
yeah.
back, but Exer hits a 3-ball cycle out of nowhere, and that's going to be massive.
And
now they are getting
playing a
stuck
lot of
together
defense.
again.
And Elliot being left on his own to score.
Yep, and this is incredibly even.
Oh,
Trevor grabbing balls.
Pingu resetting there. Now going into
a
the
point of
climb
contention
zone.
as Pingu is going up as we got
reset.
15 seconds left in the game. Elliot's going up, Pingu's going up.
Oh,
and,
no!
Disaster from Exer.
Trev! Or Exer.
This is a pure disaster from Exer. Bumps into his teammate as well. Oh, no.
No. It all goes wrong.
Looks like that potential legal reset's not going to matter here as time expires and red is going to take that.
It all goes wrong in endgame again for that blue
Just
alliance.
an endgame disaster. Absolutely. 30 points to 10.
It wouldn't have swung the match.
Well, there is a counter argument that it would have, considering that
yeah, it might have.
I believe it was Trevor who kept scoring during the
that's true. Yeah.
So
that's 2 matches in a row that the Pingu and Exer have lost debatably on the climbs. And that takes Pingu down to 6-2 right now. Only 1 match above Trevor and Elliot. Pingu is going to no, Pingu has a much higher total point tiebreaker than them.
This is looking like Pingu should be promoting from this division regardless of
but still
what
might end up tied with
here.
those 2 at the end, which would be a very interesting way for this all to end up.
Well, there is a very real potential that there will be 3 robots going 6-3 here. However, Pingu's point margin is well over 100 above the next highest, and I don't see how they close the gap in one more match. I believe this is going into match 9 now, correct?
This is match 9 that is about to start.
Our scoreboard
Final
get an update here. Oh, it may not have gotten an update here.
It has not been updated quite yet.
That is fine.
I think Colin, our ref, is about to update it.
Roger
good.
That.
Does
not impact much either way. The scores will get there all the same.
That's true.
And as we're about to start up match 9 here, I do notice as well, lurking in that event lobby, we've got the whole cast of Division 3 waiting for their turn after this match. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to get warmed up and ready as soon as we're done
I'm just gonna
here.
Input the scores myself.
Colin has unfortunately vanished from the earth.
Understandable.
will hopefully return before Div 3 starts playing in case of
Here we go.
our need of a ref here.
I'd say it's time to get this match started. I only see one robot moving, two robots moving, but I'm gonna assume everyone's here, so let's get going.
And see a third moving. The fourth is not, but they should be awake now. They have been awoken. And as they start off, here we go.
Fun starting sound. All right.
All right, Elliot is going for the 3-ball and hits it. Beautiful for the Red Alliance as Blue's going to fire another
final
2.
Shot.
Beautiful.
There you go, Blues. Oh, going to be tied out of auto.
Oh dear, Elliot, do not. Elliot almost going straight back to that launch pad he seems to love there.
Oh, a bit of a late
but
bump
manages
from
to dodge
Xer,
it.
just doesn't cause those shots to miss. Oh, Trev shooting into the hub.
Bounced off the, yeah,
the output
very
shoot.
interesting. You don't see that often. Uh-oh. Elliot
danger.
Again. As Pingu has to deposit all those balls back. Grabbed 4, which is a few too many, as we would say. And is unfortunately going to have to deposit again. Just keeps picking up and attempting to pick up the blue balls there. And unfortunately, Pingu keeps grabbing a red ball in the mix and just has to eject the whole load and then try again, which is very, very highly unfortunate. And Pingu's going to go for a 3-ball cycle that ends in pure disaster. But thankfully, Xer's going to answer back. It narrowly dodges another launch pad. These launch pads are getting awfully close, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Colin, that's for the last match, correct? Okay.
Let's see here.
Correction in chat, last match, plus 16 to red. Sorry, I did not see your message. I don't know where you posted it, so I'm sorry about that.
That is fine. Resets. Doesn't change the match results, thankfully. As we get back into, I cannot see the timer, but I'm assuming, yes, that is 30 seconds. We are getting now into the end game.
Here we go.
The whistle is sounded, and let us go. Trevor, Xer, Pingu are all going up. Elliot is going to greed for more shots here. And it's going to have to reposition, getting caught on multiple different pieces, but Pingu's up. Ooh. Elliot's trying. Elliot's realigning. Trevor is struggling. Oh no. Trevor's barely hanging on, and as time expires, that's good enough for the Red Alliance to take this last match once again, winning all 3 matches.
Here you go. Last match here. In Division 10, it was 106 to 85. Just strong match by the Red Alliance here. And yeah, just one IntelliOp there. And that's going to mean that there are 3 robots that are going to end up it's going to end up at 6 and 3. Pingu, Trevor, and Elliot are all going to be 6 and 3 with Xer at, unfortunately, 0 and 9. But Pingu with the highest total point tiebreaker of exactly 1,000 is going to end up promoting to Division 9 for next week.
We have good news, however. Division 9 had a no-show player, which I believe will mean that Division 10 would be promoting 2 players.
I believe you are correct. So in that case, Trevor
congratulations,
could
Trevor.
also promote.
Fire off some confetti real quick.
I don't know. Confetti noises.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for having me on for the cast here. I have to head out now for Division 3.
Stream is going to end anyway. It seems like Division 3 will not be streamed, or at least it will not be streamed by me. So thank you, Josh, for being here in the commentary box.
No problem. Thank you as well. And thanks everybody for coming here and watching as well.
Absolutely. And thank you, Colin, for being here in the being here in reffing, and also to Brennan earlier for reffing. So I know Division 3 will get released at a later date, but right now it will just be recorded, and I think it will be streamed later. So this stream is going to end. Thank you for being here tonight for these 3 exciting divisions, and definitely keep sticking around, keep watching these streams, and thank you very much.